Super Bowl! Terrible towel! AFC, baby! AFC right here! We're gonna do it today! We're gonna do it today!
Yes, Chargers! You can tell them they gotta kiss my boat!
Gonna shock the world today. Yes, sirree, Bob, just like Namath in '69. Same thing, same story.
I can feel it in the air tonight, baby. Something strange gonna happen. Something strange gonna happen.
We're the kings around here. At the AFC, we're gonna be the kings after today.
Let's see what number 55 can do today. Let's see what 55 can do. 55 supposed to be the best in the business. If I'm gonna say I'm the best, I gotta play against the best. We'll see what happens.
We're witnessing record setters right here, baby. First team to bring home 5.
While the underdog Chargers tried to pull off the greatest upset in NFL history, the 49ers were poised to make history of their own. An unprecedented 5th Super Bowl championship. The highest scoring team in the NFL was led by Steve Young, who stood one victory away from claiming his rightful place among the game's greatest quarterbacks.
Hey, I got kids to feed now. They're tired of eating them bland cereals. They want a brand name. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different.
The fireworks that lit up the Miami sky would soon pale before those that exploded on the field.
If the 49ers get an early score on the board and San Diego falls behind early in this game, that'll really bode well for the 49ers.
Before anyone settled into their seats, the 49ers set the tone of Super Bowl 29.
And a play fake. Young goes deep middle. He's got Jerry Rice. Touchdown 49ers. First touchdown of the game. Comes after only a minute and 24 seconds. 44 yards. Touchdown pass to Rice. He sets another record.
Unbelievably great throw by Steve Young and almost an unbelievable bad play by the San Diego safeties. Rice split them both there in a two-deep zone, and he got behind both safeties.
Well, what a stunner for the Chargers to have to deal with. This is the one thing that they all talked about all week that they couldn't let happen, and it has. San Francisco scored.
The fastest touchdown in Super Bowl history was scored by the one player the Charger defensive game plan was designed to contain.
Execute now. Keep the clamps on them. Keep the clamps on them.
The 49ers' second possession proved just as devastating to the Chargers as the first, as Young defeated their defense with both his legs and his arm.
Young with a play fake, drops back to throw, deep middle, Waters a great, over the shoulder catch, bounces away again. Oh, what if it is a spectacular touchdown catch by Ricky Waters, beating Stanley Richard again, 51-yard touchdown play.
Sensational play-action fake, though, by William Floyd and Steve Young. The Chargers really bought that fake between Young and Floyd. And Waters wide open down the middle, was hit hard, kept his balance, and made a sensational run.
Boy, this crowd is buzzing.
Oh, man, what excitement, what drama in these
sensational plays.
While the first score took 84 seconds and this one took just a minute 53, the Charger defense felt they had already spent a lifetime on a football field.
You're playing like you're on ice. Second day, when you get the shots, you got to make the hit. You've got to wrap up. Nobody is supposed to miss on the coverage, okay? On that one, you ran by here. You got to see it. On the other one, you got to get to the middle. Don't be looking
this is a very important series for the Chargers. They must do something.
You bet it is. They need some big points. They need a big number up there. They don't need a 3.
Finally, the Charger offense began to assert itself with a brutal 13-play, 7.5-minute drive that was planned to both keep the 49er offense off the field and to overpower and wear down their defense. 245-pound Natron Means battered the ramparts, then broke down the doors to the end zone.
The drive coming up. Jumbo backfield, double tight ends, H-back I formation. They're going to run it to Means. Touchdown, San Diego! He went up and over the top.
Great blocking up front by that offensive line led by Stan Brock. That time, there was no one.
When flight number 20 touched down, the dreams of the San Diego Chargers finally took wing.
It was important they get on the board. It was important they go length of the field to get some confidence. Chargers right back in the game.
On the NFL Network.
As time went by and the second quarter began, the 49ers were headed toward all the old familiar places, thanks to the usual suspects, but it was less a roundup than a stampede.
Rice sweeping to the right. He's got some blocks. Here's Mims trying to catch him from behind, and he is banged out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Takes a pretty good hit from Darian Gordon, but San Francisco.
Jerry Rice and Steve Young proved that San Francisco's offense was a movable feast. Whether it was pass or run, the Niners simply picked and chose how they moved the ball.
By Jones.
Got 2 men. Got a double.
Oh, man.
And then Young made a leap over another tackler. That was just all Steve.
Actually, it was the Chargers who were doomed from the start. And with their fingers on the trigger, the 49ers continued the turkey shoot.
Back. Floyd and Waters line up in the backfield, and Young goes back to throw. Quick pass to the goal line. Floyd falls in. Touchdown, 49ers.
But Steve Young seen the whole field again, too. He looked over left. John Taylor, Brent Jones over there. Nothing there. Came back to the middle.
At 21-7, the most complex offense in the game was exploiting a defense which insisted on searching for simple solutions.
One time it's one guy, another time it's somebody else. We've got to all do our job. Let's get together. Let's get together. Let's play. We've got an opportunity here. We've got an opportunity. We're down right, but we haven't played. We've made a mistake. We're walking around. That's all that's wrong. Let's get together. Remember what they say. Sit back and wait for them to come to you. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got to play it better. I know I do. We all could. You just
Well, this is what the Chargers must deal with, the greatest offense in the National Football League.
Gotta love them Niners number 1! Woo! Niners number 1! Woo!
Chargers do not need to fall behind 28-7 by intermission, I'll tell you that.
Using the 3 P's of quarterbacking, protection, poise, and precision, Steve Young dissected the Chargers' defense with the cool confidence of a man holding 4 aces.
Come on, Niners! Pound it in!
Young, straight back drop, quick pass, left flat. Ricky Waters makes the catch. He's in! Touchdown, 49ers! Oh, yeah! There it is! Slid right by Gibson, who had to come out and try to catch up with him and never had a chance.
No way. No way would he have a chance on that. The inside linebacker trying to cover Waters on a swing pattern out in the flat.
Young has had a great game. When you think about it, they've all been touchdown passes. He's got 4 already. Holy smokes. Do you think he is, Sid Luckman?
Shut him down again. One more time.
All right, baby.
One more time.
Great job. Yeah, baby.
San Francisco's defense heard and heeded, then put a hurt on Stan Humphries. And while the Niners were turning up the heat, the Chargers were searching for answers.
Yeah, and Clever went in too. Oh, yes, Frank. Damn it, he did. I'm telling you, I went in and got him. All right. Don't know, I was there. Hey. He went inside. Tell me what happened.
Fighting the 49ers is hard enough, but doing it while fighting against yourself makes the task almost impossible. And though Humphrey's passes were good, the Niners' secondary was consistently a step better. And even all-out effort went all for naught.
And Humphreys running out of trouble, goes back the other way, and Marseille drives desperately to catch the ball, diving forward. And
Right there, too. Man.
Here's the snap, the kick, it's up. The snap, by the way, from Cal's David Binn, and the kick is good. It is now 28.
Settling for a field goal was small consolation. And with the first half drawing to a close, San Francisco fittingly came up with one more big play.
At the 46. Humphreys back to throw, and he goes to the end zone, all the way downfield, and Martin is there, and it's picked by Eric Davis.
The lightning bolt had been brutally blitzed, and while San Diego was in desperate need of recharging, the 49ers were 30 minutes away from a 5th Super Bowl title, and with it, NFL immortality.
Really been a good second-half football team, and Lee, will see what happens if Bobby Ross performs more of that magic at halftime to bring this team out and fire them up and get them into the end zone.
I want to see somebody get after somebody this half. You understand? Play your damn defense and play like you enjoy the game. Get after some people and do the things that you're supposed to do. You can get back in this football game if you execute the way you're capable of executing. And let's hang in here together. I want everybody up off that bench on that sideline, up into this football game, the whole half. Look up here, Junior. Look at me. And let's go. Let's put our hands in here. Let's go.
Despite the fiery sermon, the Chargers were unable to repent their error-prone ways. On the opening possession of the second half, San Diego went 3 and out after Tony Martin dropped a third down delivery from Stan Humphreys. But hot temper was no match for the torrid tempo of the 49er offense. And on San Francisco's initial possession of the third period, Steve Young and company showed absolutely no drop-off from their first half heroics.
Waters and Floyd are in the backfield. They give it to Ricky. Cuts back left side into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. He beats Stanley Richards with a tremendous cutback move.
And he got a great lead block from William Floyd and made a sensational cut, as you said. Great job by the offensive line. And Waters with an on-the-dime cut. As he was going over right guard, cut it back to the left side and left Stanley Richard on the ground.
After being chewed up by San Francisco, the Chargers got chewed out once again by Bobby Ross.
You got the last 30 minutes of this season, and you got to decide what you want to live with for a whole year. And right now, you got a long year based on the way we're playing, because we're not getting after it the way we're capable of. And I'm not bullshit. This is what I'm seeing.
But all this sound and fury continued to signify nothing, as the 49ers' second drive yielded the same results as the first.
Back to throw is Young. Drills it across the middle. Catch by Rice. Beats the defender on the play. Touchdown 49ers. What a move he made on Richard.
Another look at Rice's route to the end zone shows that at this late stage of the game, San Diego was still failing to account for pro football's most dangerous receiver. The score once again proved why pass defense was considered one of the Chargers' weaknesses coming into the contest. But the ensuing kickoff gave the team a chance to demonstrate one of its greatest strengths.
Here's the kickoff by Doug Bryan to Andre Coleman at the 2, going ahead to the 5, to the 10, gets a block to the 15, to the 20, scoots to the sidelines, weaves her out to the 40, out to midfield, streaking down the far sidelines, one man to beat, he's going to go all the way, he will score! Touchdown San Diego, Andre Coleman, a 98-yard return!
Nobody's going to catch him. He'll bring it all the way back. Andre Coleman runs it back the length of the field for a touchdown to give the Chargers something to cheer about late in Super Bowl 29.
Well, you could see that coming. You could almost see it coming. The kick before, and he's very, very dangerous, as we said, number 2.
Coleman's Super Bowl record-tying 98-yard return provided a faint flicker of hope for those clinging to a belief in miracle comebacks.
Oh, right here, baby, right here. There you go, baby. There you go. That's pretty work. That's pretty work. Represent.
But George Seifert's defense ruined the fantasy of a fantastic finish when San Diego got the ball back with 1:22 remaining in the period. From their own 37, the Chargers would be forced to gamble, and the gamble would not pay off.
Looking at a 7-man front, they're going to run it to Means, bounces off a tackle, trying to get a block, scoots to the far sideline, going to be tackled for a loss. And the Niners will take over at the 32-yard line on a 4th down play that did not work. San Francisco had 7 guys at the line of scrimmage.
When Natron hit the wall, he reversed himself out of that hole, really broke free, and then took off around the opposite side. But there was a great open field play by the Niners, had one-on-one, and Natron just couldn't get by the guy.
When the third quarter began, Bobby Ross had tried to get his team fired up, but when the period ended, it was clear that they had fizzled out. In the fourth quarter, right from the start, the 49er offensive onslaught continued.
In the backfield, Waters, Young, quick pass, slant in, Jerry Rice, another touchdown! Jerry Rice continues to set records in the Super Bowl. Steve Young is now number 1 all-time with 6 touchdown passes, Wayne.
Steve Young's Super Bowl record 6 touchdown passes topped off a performance that approached offensive perfection. On the Chargers' first series of the final quarter, the spotlight shifted to a familiar figure. On 2 straight snaps from San Francisco's 7, Deion Sanders prevented the Chargers from scoring.
Harmon in the backfield. Gale with a straight back drop. A lot of pressure. Throws it up in the air, and it's picked off by Deion. He's at the 10, but he's not going to get away this time. It doesn't appear. He is dropped. Oh, wow.
Down, baby. Woo! There you go, baby.
San Diego's next series was also ended by the 49ers secondary.
Blitz package by the 49ers. Oh my, what a try by McDonald, but the pass is away, way downfield, and it's picked off by Joy Cook. What a catch. That was one of the great interceptions I've seen.
You a bad man. Hey, baby, you did it. You did it. You worked hard. We deserve it. Damn, Jerry.
Oh, Deion's coming in on offense. Isn't that special?
Yeah, that's
that just makes my day.
Wow.
Oh, happy, happy time.
Wow, isn't 49 points enough?
Prime time.
He's an athlete. There's no question about that, and he can run.
Steve Young to throw. Looking long, throwing deep to Deion. Incomplete at the 40-yard line.
One by one, San Francisco's offensive stars were summoned from the huddle to the sideline amid thunderous cheers. Theirs was a performance everybody appreciated.
I may be voice of the Chargers, but I'll tell you, this is a joy to watch. This is one of the greatest offenses I think modern-day football's ever seen.
San Diego answered with a meaningless touchdown.
Here's Humphreys dropping back to throw, goes for the end zone. Martin is all alone. Touchdown for San Diego. By the way, I'm delighted that George Seifert has made it clear to his team many times, I don't want that goofy Gatorade bath. Don't even think about it. Uh-oh. George's rule is about to be broken.
With that significant ritual out of the way, it was time for the celebration to begin. A tribute to the first team ever to wear 5 Super Bowl rings.
What size is your ring? My size is 22. I got a size 22 ring.
We got 3
the
right
biggest, baby. 5,000.
Somebody's got to be the best. Somebody. It might as well be us.
Don't be afraid to say you're number 1.
Don't be scared to be a success.
It's beautiful. I love pro football. MVP, baby. Unbelievable.
Someone take the monkey off my back, please.
As a quarterback, Steve Young now stands triumphantly alone, as does his team, one of the greatest in the annals of the NFL.
Super Bowl 29 has come to a completion. The San Francisco 49ers are the first team in the 75th year of the National Football League to win 5 Super Bowl championships.
From Joe Robbie Stadium in Miami, a superb performance by the San Francisco 49ers. They are a great football team, and they are the world champions. The final score, 49-26. San Francisco wins.
We all heard the commitment to 39 days, and everybody in this room gave that commitment, and that's why we have this. Steve?
Every guy in here made a commitment. You know you did. There were times when it was dark. It was really dark. We turned back into each other's face and committed to each other. You knew we had to do it this way. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Is it not? 39 days! Hey, I share this with every one of you guys. Everyone in this room made a commitment, and we're there. And no one can ever take it away from us, ever!